What's up, guys? So we're back, another video of the build. We're out here, we have Andrew here assisting right now. He brought his spare, so we're gonna go ahead and actually put the spare on, because as you guys saw in the last video, we were able to get the car started. We had to jump start the starter, but because this rim right here doesn't actually have the tire on, it's having a little issues, and I don't want to drop that down and, you know, risk cracking any of the rim or anything like that. So it's better just to get the spare on right now. Okay. I'll be real with you, this thing got stuck. These barbs. Took a little break to go get some Starbucks, but now we're back, so it's time to get back to work and try to get this situation solved. All right. All right, let's go find a bar.
That thing's not fucking moving.
Alright, what's up, guys? So we had to actually end the video shorter today. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up back tomorrow. We had a couple of the guys come over and actually look at the car. So see you guys tomorrow when the sun's back out. Alright, what's up, guys? So we're starting the video off a little later in the day. It's actually 2:54. 8, as you guys saw, had some stuff to do in the morning, so we're gonna go ahead and unwrap this car and go ahead and basically finish up what we were starting yesterday, and hopefully get this wheel off and go ahead and get the spare that we got from Andrew, and we'll see if Andrew or Jordan comes by today. Alright, guys, so explanation time. Now, I've been struggling with this for a little bit now, and reason being is they spin but they don't come off. Now, the first thought was, okay, you know, maybe they were just stuck or whatnot. So that's what I was struggling with at first. And then we got the brake bar, we were actually able to break it off and go ahead and do that. But now we got it to where they're just spinning, and we're basically at the point to where I've assumed that they actually expanded. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get all this chrome off of it and just get to the actual nut behind it itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the hammer and the chisel. Alright, so the first thing I'm actually going to go ahead and do is go ahead and just hit it to the side a little bit, and then I'll be able to push it down so I can actually go ahead and peel that aluminum chrome around off the actual nut. Alright, guys, so that's what we're trying to get at. We're actually getting where we need to get. It's starting to, I broke it off right here. Now we just got to go ahead and follow it all around and actually just pull this part off, and you can actually go ahead and actually see the nut already starting to show, and that's all we need to get to. Just get to that nut. Alright, so here we have it. Getting the first one off. There we go. Now we can just go ahead and actually just take that off like normal. I'm turtling right now, bro. I'm turtling.
Are you sure you guys post that on YouTube?
Oh, I can't see my room. Damn.
Here.
They are recording everything. That's my job.
That is not gonna fit.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's hitting.
It's hidden? There's one thing that you could use. You could use some soapy water. Spray, put soapy water around here, and then put air to it and see if it will seal.
Alright, guys, so first things first, my dad right there, as you can see, he's actually a master mechanic, so he actually knows what he's doing. So basically, the air compressor was on at this point, so you can go ahead and see actually him filling it up with air. and that's why it's blasting. So I'm actually just doing a voiceover here. Now we actually put the soap around it so it actually gets that seal, and we're pumping in the air as he has me jumping on top of it to actually fit the tire back around the rim. And that's basically it. Again, he is a master mechanic, so he knows what he's doing, and I completely trust him. So I would recommend this unless you actually knew what you were doing. Big time. I watch the foot, watch the foot. Alright guys, so update time. We were able to get this wheel and tire fixed up. As you saw, my dad, master mechanic over there, was able to help us out. And then we got some bad news with this wheel back here. We aired it up. It actually looks like it's holding air right now, but when we had it up, it seems like the axle is broken. We just put it down so it's not moving right now, but when we had it up, it was just wiggling like crazy. We did get this exhaust off. I'm gonna pick this up real quick. We put that in the back as you saw, and that's basically what we accomplished today. It was yeah, that wheel just gave us a heck of a time. So without further ado, go ahead and see you guys in the morning. Alright, what's up guys? So we're back outside with the Mustang GT, and here we have the battery. Now I haven't charged it, put the charger actually back on since I want to say a day ago. So we're gonna go ahead and check if it's holding its charge or not, because if it isn't after a day, then you know what, this battery is done. I'm just gonna go buy a new one. Now we have the key right in here, since the battery for the key is actually pretty low. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. Now we still need to figure out with the ignition switch, but it should still turn on the accessories if the battery was actually working. So we're gonna go ahead and just go get a new battery right now. Yeah. I'm trying to get under it. There you go. Right, thank you. Alright guys, so I have the battery hooked up, so fingers crossed, see if we can get it started. Damn. Alright guys, so we're back from the Ford. As you guys saw, we ordered the part. It was actually 50 bucks cheaper and it was faster shipping. So shout out to Arnold at Ford. He actually hooked me up, as well as he hooked it up with all these diagrams. It's a nice, good stack of everything that I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna be able to make correct a list and be able to go back and actually order all the parts I need, so it gets to as close as OEM as possible. Actually jack this up so we can go ahead and try to jump start it from the starter again for the time being, so we can go ahead and actually make sure it goes into gear. Alright guys, so we just went ahead and put the ramps on so that way it's secure, that way we can get under it, and we're going to go ahead and jump start it from the starter. I have my dad, he's actually going to go ahead and help me out right now. Andrew and Jordan are busy with some other stuff, so he's my helper for today. 0. 2.48.
Get up. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna set it up with the wire there, so you can go straight to it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try to start. Ready?
Yeah. Alright guys, so another voiceover here. Basically doing the same thing that we did to the front tire, just with the rear tire because it was still leaking. It had a crack seal on the rear of the tire, as you can go ahead and see. But again, just do the soap. This time we're using the crowbars to actually bend the tire around the seal. And that's basically it. Again, he knows what he's doing, so don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. Alright guys, so this is where I'm going to end the video. It's been amazing. We got it to be able to go forward and backwards, which is amazing. We were able to fix both the rear wheel and the front wheel over here on the left side, which is great. Now we don't need to buy new tires or new wheels because they both are perfect. Well, not perfect. I mean, obviously they're damaged. And there actually was a piece. Thankfully, it wasn't the axle. It's actually just this aluminum piecing, which actually holds it together. But it's something that I'll go ahead and actually have to do. But on the bright side, again, it's able to go forward and backwards. So we're actually going to end up trailering it to the shop, most likely. So we got the new battery in. We took off the exhaust from the X-pipe. So that was already torn off, basically. So we were able to actually just take off those bolts and pull it off. So it's looking like it's going to storm. So I don't know if we're actually going to go ahead and park the car inside, or we're just going to leave it outside and put some plywood over it, or, you know, some tarp or wherever we got to do to cover that rear windshield since it's shattered still. But that's it, man. This has been amazing. I'm loving every part of this, and I honestly cannot explain and express how happy I am to finally be doing this. This is something I've been talking about for a really long time, and I'm really grateful that I actually have some friends that are helping me out. Without further ado, peace out guys. See you guys in the next video.